Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 12 in the NFL right now with Brandon Shively. He chose the Detroit Pats game to cover this week. And Brandon Shively, if you're a regular viewer of ours, you know that he has been absolutely on fire since about the middle of the season, just killing it week after week after week. His overall record is awesome in both college and NFL with us. And he's coming off another week where he gave us two picks, two winners. Brandon Shively, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thank you, Peter.
All right, Detroit Pats is the game that you chose to cover this week. Before we hear what you have to say about it, just tell everyone where they can find you on the internet and how things have been going for you this year.
Yeah, Peter, my name is Brandon Shively. You can find me at Game Day Insiders. Things are still going awesome in college football, NFL as well. College football premiums are still hitting at 66% on this season, and combine that with NFL, it's at 61%. So, I did have a losing week in the NFL. Last week, thankfully, we went 3-1 in college, even things out. I'm putting together a solid NFL card for this Sunday. So you can go to Game Day Insiders, Peter, click on Premium Membership. You can get a daily pass for $25, but you get this daily pass, I'm going to make sure to give you 3 days for free, kind of see how I do business, let me make you some money, Peter. So go to Game Day Insiders. Daily free picks are posted as well on there. Have some of the best handicappers in the nation as well. You can click on the Cappers leaderboard and check everything out, Peter.
Detroit and Pats is the game that you chose this week. You've been giving us winner after winner in the NFL. This one, I'm not exactly sure what side you're going to go for here. The Pats came off a bye and went into Indianapolis. Absolutely got a huge win at Indy. Their offense has just been huge for like a month and a half now. The Pats are now 5-1 ATS in their last 6 games, and they've gone over in 7 straight games. And Detroit, we know what happened with them. They lost at Arizona, very low-scoring game. Detroit's offense is completely stalled out, and based on the names on their roster, they should be at least a bit better, if not a lot better. But it hasn't really been happening. Detroit is now 1-8 over under in the last 9 games. They've gone under in 8 of their last 9 games. The offense just isn't really there. So, 7 points, I guess, is kind of a lot, but the way the Pats have been winning and scoring and the way Detroit has been doing recently, maybe the Pats are the side that you like here. It's just when you look at the names on Detroit's roster, both offensively and defensively, it seems like they should be a lot better. Why'd you pick this game, Brandon?
No, I like Detroit with the points, Peter.
Okay.
I do. I really like Detroit. I feel this line is a little bit inflated just due to the fact that, like you said, New England, they've scored 42 or more points in the last 3 games, and Detroit's coming off a loss. So, I think the lines makers have already shaded this game a few points higher in favor of New England. If you look 3 weeks ago, New England, they were only laying 5.5 points to the Bears. Yeah, they blew them out, but it was still just a 5.5 point spread. Now they're playing Detroit, which has the best #1 defense in the NFL. Only team in the NFL allowing under 300 yards a game. #1 run defense, only 69 yards a game. And, they're giving them 7.5. So, I want to note that NFL teams who scored 42 or more points in each of their last 2 games are 0-8 against the spread when facing an opponent off a straight-up loss of 6 or more points, which fits in perfect to this game, So, that's a really important trend, I feel, that they'll go for Detroit in this game. New England, they're coming off back-to-back wins as an underdog, and now it's a role reversal for them, And the Patriots are 0-11 against the spread when coming off a straight-up underdog win and a double-digit spread win versus an opponent with a winning percentage of higher than 50%. So, those are 2 really solid trends as well in this game. I just think Detroit, they have a stout defense, Peter, and like you said, the offense, they have been kind of stagnant. Reggie Bush did not play last week. He's expected to play, so that'll kind of give another little punch in the backfield. Their offense has just been kind of too predictable. I'm really looking for to open it up a little bit, take some chances down the field, especially on 3rd down, get both receivers involved in the game. They got their tight end back, Eric Ebron. So, I'm looking for the offense to help the defense out, and New England, they're coming off a Sunday night primetime game. They have Green Bay next week. It's just not the best situation for them as well, and in the NFL, it's hard to keep producing such high scoring outbursts week after week. They scored over 40 in 3 straight weeks. I'm just looking for a decline, and the trends solidly support that. So, anytime we're getting the #1 defense in the league with a touchdown or more, with a quarterback like Stafford, you got Megatron, Golden Tate, Reggie Bush. We got offensive firepower too to keep it close. So, yeah, I'm going to take Detroit with the points, Peter.
Well, listen, you listed all the reasons why someone might like Detroit here. The issue, and apparently, reportedly, the Sharps did come in on Detroit last week at Arizona, but they lost with that. And despite everything that you mentioned, Detroit's just not getting it done. They're not getting wins, they're not getting covers, and they're not scoring anything.
They're not. I had Detroit too last week, Peter. They were a loser, but this is the biggest spread as an underdog all year long. I think the value is with Detroit. They've been a favorite in 4 straight games. Now you put them as an underdog. New England has been an underdog their last 2 games. Now you make them a favorite. It's just a role reversal for both teams, and I think it clearly favors Detroit in this game.
All right, Brandon Shively, GameDayInsiders.com, liking Detroit to cover 7 points against the Red Hot Pats. Thanks so much, Brandon.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.